Greetings from Pinedale, Wyoming. I've come here to do a memorial service for an old friend, but I don't want to miss this opportunity to give you a brief reflection on St. Joseph, again using the litany. Last week we talked about Joseph most obedient and Joseph most courageous. I'd like to talk about mirror of patience, Joseph's mirror of patience. Patience is a wonderful virtue and most difficult for us, and we should look to Joseph as a reflection of perfect patience. Patience is about enduring difficulties that can really demoralize us, can actually make us sad and sorrowful. Often it's other people are the cause of this kind of suffering, which requires patience. Patience, in fact, comes from a Latin word meaning to suffer or to endure. And Joseph is a great example of that. When he was turned away in Bethlehem and he couldn't find a place for his wife Mary to bear their divine son, that required patience. And then the journey to Egypt, of course he was fleeing from Herod, and that required courage, and patience is a kind of courage also, or it's at least a part of courage. And then living down in Egypt, what patience to deal with the things down there. And then coming back to Nazareth and running a shop, and people who were not so nice to deal with, perhaps sometimes didn't pay him well or gave him difficulties about his work. We all go through those things. So let us learn from Joseph how to be patient in the face of trying circumstances that can actually make us sad if we yield to them. That's the great purpose of the virtue of patience, is to fortify us from becoming overly sad by our situation. Next week we'll talk about Joseph, the model of workers. We've concluded now the virtues of Joseph. Actually, we did fail on one, model of poverty, or lover of poverty, and we will talk about that next week. And then we'll talk about Joseph in his relationship to the Christian community as a model of workers, a pillar of families, and so forth. So may God bless you this Wednesday, and be sure to go to Joseph.